Hey, what's up guys, JCO Toads here. I just got a big shipment that I ordered over the winter for upcoming spring and summer. I'm going to be going over a bunch of baits that I have and these new baits that I just got. And just an overall terminal tackle kind of review and all the stuff that I have put in my backpack since I got it. If you guys haven't seen that video, it's one of my older videos, like my second video on this channel or something, where I got this backpack, but it's completely filled up now, and I'm just going to go over what I have in it. Up top, you can probably see above me, that's all my fishing stuff, like just a bunch of memory stuff up there. I think, where is it? On that one right there, it's a jig head that I caught my first carp on, which was like a 20-pounder or something. So it's just memory kind of stuff, like first MTB, Shimano Nasky, my Shimano Ceteus, my loose speed spool. It's a quantum spinning reel I have, but I just never really use it. My Pinnacle Optimus X that I just got. I haven't done a review video on that yet because I got a new rod and reel for Christmas, but I haven't been able to fish because everything's frozen over. That's why I went and picked up a nice rod today. Just a little piece of crap, but it'll work for now because I'm not really getting into it, but I'm probably going to go ice fishing tomorrow, so I might do a video on that if we catch some nice trout. But in this box is all, I spent $100 exactly on fishing stuff in Tackle Warehouse, and this is all the stuff that I got for upcoming spring and summer, stuff that I was running low on. First things first, we'll just go over the boring stuff. 3/0, offset shank, these are worm hooks, just, you know, whatever, 4/0. Drop shot weights, these are 1/4, yeah, 1/4 ounce, bullet, little, actually I'm going to put these in my bag while we go along. No, I won't, actually, I'll just wait until this is over. What else did I get? Flipping weight, it's a tungsten. What ounce is this? This is the 3/4 ounce, just a flipping weight. I've got pegs and stuff. We don't do too much flipping in Colorado, but every now and then it's really effective. So I just got like a weight. I've already got pegs and stuff in here, and flipping hooks from Florida. When I went to Florida this last summer, I got new pliers. I don't know where I left my other ones, so got these, but the thing won't come off. Where's my knife? My knife in here somewhere. There we go. So, new pliers, because I lost my other ones. I don't know where I put them, just like $9 Rapala ones. So, these will go right here in the side. There's a side pouch. And, does fit? Yeah, I guess for now. Okay, so besides that, we're going to start going over baits. First things first, I probably should have gotten this sooner, but a blade bait. These work insanely well right before the ice starts. Probably will need it for next year because I didn't have any this year, but I have two now. I found one and I bought this one. I should have gotten a silver too. I think I did actually. I don't know if it's... I feel like I got more stuff, but I don't know if there's another... back order, but a golden blade bait I got. What ounce is this? This is a 1/2 ounce in gold. Just a little blade bait from Tackle Warehouse with the 3 little holes at the top of it. I'll throw this back in here. Super Spook, just for there's some really nice private ponds up in Colorado that I go to, and there's some really nice bass in there. I've got an 8-pounder before. They stock it with shad, so I stocked up on a spook when I go back there. Lipless crankbait in a bluegill color. Here, let me see if I can grab my phone and show you what this looks like. I know the lighting's not too great right now. I'm sorry about that. Here's what this guy looks like, though. You can see that a little better. I'll try and set this up right there. So that's what that one looks like. Just like a bluegill, pretty much, perch fish. This one came undone in the packaging. don't know how or why, but it was another Strike King lipless crankbait. I love lipless crankbaits. Here's another bluegill pattern. You can kind of see that from here. Green back, just yellow right here. It's gill and then blue butt and just stripes going down the side. These both were in ½ ounce, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, ½ ounce. So that's a ½ ounce. Lipless crankbait. Suspending jerkbait. These are really nice. Let's take this away for a second. Suspending jerkbaits are really nice for when the snow melts. This was a bit bigger of a size than I wanted, but it's perfectly fine because we've got lakes up here with striper in them and stuff, so this will be fine. But a little see-through suspending jerkbait does the trick right when the snow melts, or not the snow, sorry, the ice melts right at the beginning of spring. Another suspending jerkbait in like a kind of like a faded shad color, as you can kind of see there, or like a creek chub. But here's a jerkbait in ½ ounce, and then this guy's in a, I don't know how heavy this one is. I don't see it, but there's just two suspending jerkbaits. That's a chatterbait. Here's another Strike King. I like Strike King a lot. Here's a square bill and like a craw combination between crawdad and a bluegill. So there's that guy. You can see him up close. Just a square bill. I was running low on square bills. Now we'll go across chatterbaits. Here's one in like a kind of like a bullfrog, but not really. It's just green and white. So you can see that one with a white head on it. But that's a 1/4 ounce, 3/8 ounce chatterbait, and another chatterbait in bluegill color. There's that guy. Those are just bluegill colors on him. But I stocked up on chatterbaits because those work really well towards ending of kind of summer. They work a lot of any time of the year, just depending on what technique the fish are into. There's another 3/8 ounce, but I just needed to stock back up on chatterbaits, so I got 2 more chatterbaits. And I also got jigs. I got 2 jigs. I got 2 flipping jigs. Actually, one's a flipping jig. It's a green pumpkin in blue. There's a flipping jig right there. And see if you can put the light on that guy. And I also got a finesse jig, which, how heavy was this one? 3/8 ounce. And here's a 5/16. I got a lot lighter on my finesse jig. This is in PB&J color, so it's like a brown, black, and also some tints of purple in there, like that head on it. I'm going to be using this a lot towards the end of August-ish, right when it starts getting cold up at some of the rocky reservoirs up here. And then on the soft baits, we got missile stick baits. These are just in green pumpkin. Same exact bait, but in blue and black and blue, kind of like a magic color. And stick baits are just going to be just as good as Senkos, but I needed some of those for, you could put them on the back of jigs, or Ned rig them if you cut them in half, or, you know, Senkos or stick baits or whatever you want to do. And then some drop shot baits that look like they're in green pumpkin with red flake on them. Or I think it's actually purple flake, yeah. These are going to be imitating minnows trying to eat the bass's babies when it's springtime and they're bedding. I know people probably use jigs and stuff, but this also works really well for more finicky bass. So I got some of those jig imitations, or not jig, but fish imitations like little minnows. So now on my actual tackle. This is all the stuff I've stocked up on since I got my bag back in my second video. We're going over the first, I'm going to scooch over for this one, the first pocket, which is this one right here. We have 6-pound fluorocarbon for my drop shots. just a little multi-tool with a flashlight on it. If you turn this, I forgot which way you turn it. Yeah, a little flashlight on it. I'm not really going to need this too much anymore, actually, over Christmas. I got this guy right here. My uncle got this for me. It's a Clippers, right? But it comes with a line cord on it. And it's also, if you flip this switch right here down, it's got a flashlight on it. So you can see where you're cutting. But still nice. I haven't put that on my bag yet, actually. Put that right there. Just a pen and a Sharpie. I have my Sharpie has not this one exactly, but you usually put a slit in the top of it to run across your braid, the first like 2 feet of your braid when you first tie on, because it looks pretty much invisible in the water. Little O-rings for the little Senko rigger, which is and matches for when you need to fray your line sprayed when it's braided and you need to light it. But here's what those O-rings go on. It's a little Senko tool. You just slide half your Senko and they roll the thing over it. Roll one of these little dudes at the end over it, and put your hook through it, and they usually don't come off, or a lot less. And then down at the bottom, this is what I was just using in Florida for sea trout. So nothing big. I just threw that in there, but I'll show you why the pen's in there in a second. Throw all this back in here. Okay, so now I have a plier on the side here. I'm going to go over my side pockets now. And inside my first side pocket is a rag, a fish scent, and another flashlight, which isn't working, so I'm probably actually just going to throw that away. And that's it, it's in there. And then in the second side pocket, we have what would be another rag, and a crap ton of dividers. There's these dudes for my tackle box holsters and stuff. So dividers. Now in my front pocket, which is my unzippable one, which usually I keep all the soft baits in, that falls down. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these. It's, if you fold it down, but here's my first box. I just put stickers all over it, like places I go and just whatever. This one has all my mini stuff in it, so if you can see here, I've got, you know, let me see if I can hold that right there. Right, like that. So first off in here, I've just got a little bait. I've also got a flint and steel, a little tape measure, and a rooster tail in there that's unopened. Then I have peggable weights. Here's pegs right here. Drop shot weights. These are sliding weights. Slidings, drop shot hooks and jig heads. Weigher, shaky heads, punching hooks, 3/0 wide gap hooks, and then here's all my inline spinners for brown trout and shad imitations. And that's that box. Set you guys back up. So now into this one. We've got the soft plastics, more soft plastics, and just a crap ton of soft plastics, headlight in here, and we've got a glove with the fingertips cut off in it, more nail clippers. I've got clippers in here, and I should have Oakleys in there, some sunglasses, but I took them out. They're over there right now. I've also got my camera that I used to record for my channel. And that first pocket. Now moving on to the big pocket. I've got trout jerky in here. Just got it for Christmas, but it's like, you know, food in case you're hungry, so I just keep a little bit of food in my tackle box. Just a little notebook that I write down stuff in. What do I got in here? Just bucket list of fish to catch, different techniques and different ways of rigging in case I need to ever explain to anyone how you rig a certain thing. I already know how to do it, but just different stuff like that. I've got a hoo rag in here in case it's really sunny out and you need to cover your face up in case you don't get burnt or it's just super cold out. I've got another pen in there too. And also in this foldable front pocket, we've got a drawn out map that I did of a pond that I know and all where all the structures, that's all weeds and trees and just different stuff. It's probably going to change over time, but I made that like a year ago, so that's probably a little bit changed. Now in my first box, this is here's my jig box and chatterbaits and spinnerbaits. So stuff with skirts on it. Stickers on the back, stickers on the front. This one's from Sedona, Arizona, and just stuff like that. Open this one up. And this has got, how does this one got in it? This one's got all my jigs. Put this down for you guys. So that's got all my jigs in it. Right here we've got big swim baits. So I've got a big bluegill and a big trout. All over here we've got my spinner baits. These are my buzz baits. Chatterbaits are right here, and then all the rest are jigs in no specific order. And then close this one up. In my last box in here, because I took out my top water box because you don't need frogs right now. But my frog box is over there. It's nothing special, so I'm not going to show it at the moment. But here's my second box. This one is all my crankbaits. So I've got this sorted right now. This one, these first four categories are for jerkbaits and suspending stuff. Then there's deep diving, square bills, lipless cranks, and then poppers, because I put my poppers in there for this time of year. But that's about it, guys. If you have any questions on any of the stuff I use, I'll go into another video sometime again soon on why I have specific lures and what specific techniques I use for catching bass, because that's my main, bass and trout are my main fish catches up here in Colorado. But if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. And other than that, yeah, it's been JCO Toads, guys. See you in the next video.